What's going on YouTube? Team KYP here with Guardedkam.
It's your boy 24.
And Captain OJ.
Discussion time. Talk about
future decks and link summoning.
and some of our thoughts on it and what we're hoping that stuff happens. But let Captain OJ start because he's most passionate about it.
Alright, so I'll start off with link summoning because it seems to be one of the main subjects for the last few months. Link summoning is really going to be impacting the game, especially with a lot of the more meta decks as of right now. Obviously, you guys have heard some of the stuff about it. Not only with the introduction of a new summoning mechanic, but it's also going to be slowing down the game severely. And especially with like my main tournament deck, I use DDDs. And sure, I've figured out a way how I can theoretically still use them, and other tech cards that will allow me to continue my plays, but it's technically me going out of my way just in order to continue using my main tournament deck. And
your love.
Yeah, my lovely deck.
His babies. His babies.
Other than that though, I am somewhat looking forward to it because if it does slow down the format, a lot of other decks that I may have a problem with
or hate,
such as Zodiacs, goddamn Zodiacs,
Cosmos.
And, hey,
but that ain't getting slowed down. But I mean, screw them.
But yeah, for me, I find it's not going to kill the game, but it really severely hurts like really competitive decks. And I guess the more better players and innovative players are going to have to find newer ways to keep the game at a higher pace, and still try to figure out like which decks would still be good at that. And a lot of theories that have been going on about this is maybe people are thinking about bringing Necros back.
Oh man.
Yep, and Necros looks like
actually, did you see one of those kids at that tournament today? They were using that.
Yeah, Necros is still a half decent deck. It's not amazing anymore, but it's still half decent.
Yeah.
But decks that a lot of people were thinking that might come back were Necros was one of them. A lot of people are starting to pick back up on Dark Magicians because Dark Magician technically doesn't need the extra deck.
Yeah, they can spam out.
Blue Eyes is another good contender for this because it doesn't need the extra deck.
It can spam out 3,000 beaters.
You know, don't get me wrong, it's still nice to use it, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
So you have that. I personally started picking back up my Dark Lords to try to get it as consistent as possible because I like the playstyle.
You wrecked both of us today.
Three-way duel, Dark Lords beat DDDs and Fluffles. And was it? Didn't you? Use Metaphors once.
Yeah,
Metaphors, Yang Zing.
Yeah, if they will stop both of us, so yeah, they're gonna be a good company, and that's at full meta right now. Like, so just imagine when they get hit, like some decks get like slowed down, and they could still be at full force, and stuff like that.
Yeah. So there's those, and then there's a handful of other decks. Like even we were talking, like technically, Blackluster Soldier might have Super Soldier decks might have an opportunity to come out.
Man, he'll be boss.
Yeah, and a lot of just main deck monsters. And main deck monster decks, even Cosmos might have a very good comeback once Link Summoning.
Well, even my Magnet Warriors can really work with it. Like like I said, I can blow them up. If I get Imperion out, even in the one scale thing, not my scale, but the one extra deck zone, I can stop effects of like any card once per turn. And if I have Berserkion, at least I can pop cards like crazy.
Yeah, or unless you make it into a main deck Berserkion deck. So even Magnet Warriors have a good possibility.
This is, I mean, even what was the deck you were looking at too?
Which one?
I don't know. There was one that you were making. Yeah, sure. It was an older deck too. You were talking about.
An older one?
Yeah.
I would have to think of.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember too. I can't remember what the big boss guy was, but you were talking about it.
Alright, well, needless to say, Link Summoning, like I said, is going to be changing very much in the game. I personally don't like the idea, mainly because, like I said, it slows down for me. My tournament deck is DDDs.
Slows a lot of decks down. Like,
but
like fusion decks are going to be.
Even fusion decks, fusion deck, XYZ decks. I have a few like playful decks that I play for fun every now and again, like Umbral Horrors. It's a rank 4 spam deck, and it severely hurts them. And I personally don't like it.
Every pendulum deck. I don't know. I got back in the game actually liking pendulums. Like, I was like, oh man. I mean, I can understand why they're getting rid of it because like you can just spam out big. Some of them are ridiculous attack levels and get rid of them or just ranked into them right away.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I liked it when I came back. The only something that I actually didn't like was synchro when I came back.
Yeah, synchros I still don't like.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy synchros. That was in your club. You liked synchros, huh?
Yeah.
Instead, like,
Well, I came back when they first came out.
Yeah.
So when Stardust and Dragon were like,
Stardust was big.
shit. Everyone wanted them from the box.
Yeah.
Remember when I was playing Blue Eyes and I'm like, yeah, Blue Eyes White Dragon, then out of nowhere this fucking Stardust Dragon and all these fucking monsters are like, what the fuck is this white card doing?
Yeah. Well, that's what the game was for me. Like when you got me back into the game, it was like to get after learning all these and then now even Link Summon, it's like okay, like.
So what do you guys personally think about Link Summoning? Do you like it, hate it? Your thoughts on it?
Well, I mean, why did you want to go first?
No, you can go first.
Well, Link Summoning for me is just, it is another, like, stone you're going to have to toss, like, depending on what you're ready for and what decks you have. Like, I mean, like, most Pendulum decks aren't going to work anymore. Like, that's what we're going to, like my Ignites, they're screwed. Like, I can't do what I could do with them anymore. What's another one? Oh, my Vista Actors are the same way. I mean, they do have, like, different effects, but they won't work as good anymore. What else do I have?
Even Magicians.
Yeah, Pendulum Magician's there.
Magispectors, maybe.
Maybe. It depends. It really depends. If they don't, I doubt they'll get hit with anything, but I mean, like...
Kieran.
Kieran, yeah.
Fuck Kieran.
Kieran for the win!
No, but I can see maybe Magispectors staying somewhat, but it's only... They would really have to focus special summoning from the deck or from the hand.
Yeah. And
with stuff like, mainly like the Ties of the Brethren build.
Yeah, well that's as soon as that card came out, man, that card's been fucking, hey. Like, I love that with my Magnet Warriors. I even was thinking about throwing that in, what was it? What's that other build I was doing? There's another deck I was thinking of building with it, but I don't have enough. I gotta get more.
I was even thinking of using it in my not in my Magispectors, Dino Mists.
Yeah.
It just helps get more of your resources to the field, and you don't have to worry about it, and it deck thins. The only problem is it pretty much stops your combo right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you can't XYZ or get any other pendulum guys out. It depends on your hand too. Like, if it's shit, then maybe just do it anyways.
If you do like a rank 4 spam version of it. But anyway, even in the Link Summoning format, it's not going to do very well.
No. It's just a Link. That's why they're just killing off pendulums just to get their new shit going. Like, that's what sucks though. That's the one thing I don't like about the game. Like, that's what I liked about pendulums. When, like, especially even in the show, they brought back, like, even like old characters. It was cool. Like, they're like, oh, old characters, we'll give them new support. Like, Fluffle's got new support. Blackwings.
Jesus.
Didn't Archfiend get support too?
Red Dragon got you.
Yeah. What else? Destiny Heroes. Like. Yeah. Everybody. Like, there's splashes.
Cyber Angels too.
Yeah, Cyber Angels got support. Like, everybody got support. Splash. Like, I mean, that's what I liked about Arc 5 because it just brought everything back. Now that Link Summoning is coming out, they're doing exactly what they did with Xyz. In Zexal, they didn't have any synchro summoning in there. They got rid of it, and so that's what like Link Summoning is doing. It's getting rid of Pendulum. That's what I don't like about it. Because actually, I don't know, I enjoy Pendulum. But I mean, for Link Summoning, I don't know. But I mean, if it can flourish older decks, I'm kind of for that. Because like then it'll bring stuff back for me that I haven't, like let's say I bring back older cards that we thought were never going to be good again. Yeah. And now it's going to bring them back. It might be useful and play around with them. Toolboxes, you know? Yeah. Toolboxes is a little bit bigger.
So what about you? What's your take on Link Summoning?
I'm just more excited to give it a try. Really? Not much really for me.
That's it.
I don't have anything. Very really. I just want to give it a try. Really.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we gotta just wait.
Yeah, exactly. You have. No. Also, there's just basic stuff right now just to get the game started.
Yeah.
You wait until later on, they're gonna give out more.
Well, yeah, like I said, Link Summon's gonna be like its own.
They're gonna
like,
speed up the deck once we get better cards.
So who knows? Like Link Summon could even bring like it's like let's bring back just to throw it out there. Maybe Exodia's gonna get his own Link Summon. Just imagine that. Like it's like you do this, you get like 2 cards.
Even theoretically, Exodia decks can't even be meta.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking bullshit.
That's what I mean. Like with Link Summoning, it could bring back a bunch of old decks. Like toss one out there. Just any old deck. Any old deck.
Wind up.
Wind up guys, yeah. As I said, maybe wind up guys will get new support. Like they'll have a new Link summoning monster that lets them do this and that. Like
DDD Link.
Who knows?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because DDDs like they're relatively new, so like they could get Link summoning stuff. Like Link summoning can open up doors to older decks. Like that's what we're hoping, anyways. But like they can give new archetypes, not old archetypes, new stuff. Like
To play with.
yeah, they like mess around with. Like even if they're not good, as long as like you like. Honestly, me, I play for the fun. So like, if it brings back an old archetype that's fun, like that's just better.
Yeah.
Even if they're not top tier, like this stuff will make people actually have to like buckle down and like actually have to be resourceful. Skillful, resourceful, and just
Not one trick pony.
yeah, not one trick ponies. Like Zodiac, Rat Pier. Well, I know what
+4.
Yeah, +4, or. Invokers just gonna stop stuff once per turn, like
Pretty much what they are.
yeah, it's like I mean
one thing that I'm actually looking forward to with the Link summoning though is with the introduction of some of these new decks that are coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Like for me personally, like the 2 new starter decks are coming out at the exact same time, which is the Ancient Gear support and the
yeah, that's interesting.
Ancient Gear Dinosaurs. Yeah, those are going to be 2 really, really good contenders for Link summoning formats.
Well, yeah, because they don't have big extra deck bosses.
Yeah, their main deck.
What about the dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's Dinosaurs and Ancient Gears. They're going to be really good meta deck contenders.
That's what I mean, then too. Like they're old decks, so I said just imagine that. Like they could bring back other stuff.
Yeah, well, it all depends after that, you know. But then there's not just those 2. Then you also have, I think, in the Maximum Crisis, we're getting the what do you call them? The Dragon Lords.
Oh, Dragon Lords.
Oh, the Draco.
The Draco guys.
Yeah, we're getting those guys, and as far as I'm aware, they only really have 1 or 2 extra deck monsters that they somewhat use. For the most part, it's going to be just their main deck monsters being spammed out, and all of them are like 25
beaters
plus. Yeah,
like they're not small guys.
Yeah, so even in Link summoning format, well, we're going to see in the OCG ahead of time where they're going to be hit with this in about another month or so. So we're going to see how the meta over there turns out, and then obviously we're going to get hit with it about 4 months later.
Well, actually, that's what I was talking about with your deck. Remember the behemoths? Those are guys who are going to make a relative thing.
That's a possibility.
Because like them, they don't have any extra deck boss monsters. They're all just face down defense guys.
All foot monsters.
Yeah, big monsters. Like they're, I said like those guys could be relative too. Like especially if you have to beat into them.
Yeah, and then if you like mix them in with what do you call it? The prediction princesses.
Yeah, that's
yeah. Well, that's what most people are doing with the deck.
And then even then, like that is an in-deck boss monster too.
Exactly.
The ritual monster.
It helps you get your shit back to your hand, or even if you probably mix them with Shaddolls even.
Yeah.
Too, they're flip some.
Oh man, Shaddolls.
That's true.
As far as I'm aware, they're the only really like future decks that like could possibly do something. Like I know people are like exploring decks with like meta decks right now with the new Link summoning mechanic. Like, I didn't actually see it, but apparently there are Link summoning combos with DDDs and even with the Zodiacs. Obviously, Zodiacs it's a bit easier because it's a 1-card combo essentially.
You only have to use 1 slot.
Yeah. But no, not only with that, but they have still combos where you can still get your Trident on the field, you can still get your Daigusto Emerald, and with a Link monster allowing them to be on the field.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's not impossible, but at the same time, it just makes it far more difficult. You know, I think I was hearing a lot of people getting really frustrated because a lot of people are trying to do that like double quasar, first turn, hyper synchro turbo, whatever.
That's with level leader and
with that kind of stuff. And
didn't that card get that card banned in OCG?
Yeah, it's I think we're still at 3 here.
Yeah,
but
Jesus.
As I was going to say though, like sure you have all these combos that you need. It's a severe combo deck that. But at the same time, apparently people have already found like link summoning capabilities of maybe not doing double quasar, doing the extreme amount of like synchro summoning we ever do before, but it's still something, you know. It's still possible with this new link summoning mechanic. It's just you got to jump through a few more hoops to get these monsters on the field.
For real. Well, that's what link summoning is, just jumping through hoops.
Yeah.
Like the whole system mechanic is going to be is. Especially you gotta give up more. Sometimes you gotta give up more resources, especially if you're not running the proper deck anymore. And not only that, sucks too is link summoning takes up extra deck space.
Is it extra deck?
It is extra deck.
Yeah.
It takes up. So now you gotta.
Now you have to cut down your extra deck.
Now, which even makes it harder because like 15 sometimes is hard. Hard is like it's already hard to deal with. Like sometimes like oh man I could throw this like so it's like it makes it harder now. Now that we have to make link summoning resources.
You know my DDD pains.
Yeah, exactly. like when you're DDDs, like you have such a hard time trying to fit one card in sometimes.
Yeah.
So like, just imagine we have to get rid of so many cards, like just to fit in like
one
two
or
link something guys. Like it's hard unless they make it maybe an extra few slots bigger. Yeah, like.
There were rumors that it was going to go up to 20, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. At least then we get like maybe you could just throw it 5, but then that would make the game a little bit too easy. You know?
Yeah.
Like for us it'd be. Yeah, they want to make it as almost as difficult to like. That's what I mean. Like even that too. Like for the link summon, they might try making it difficult for older cards to come back. That's another.
Yeah. It's
like a double-bladed sword. You can bring back older decks or cut everybody out.
Yeah.
And make it where only these decks can really flourish. Because like we don't know yet. As I said, this is all pretty much speculation right now. For it. I mean, we have most of our stuff for link summoning. Like what is not.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, for everything else, like future decks and everything, that's all theory right now.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's at least like I said with the future decks, a lot of them we're gonna see in the next few weeks. We have with the OCG being always like anywhere between 3 to 4 months ahead of us, we have the capability of it's almost like a foresight of what can we be expecting when it comes over here. But what also makes it difficult for us is that we also have a different ban list than they do, but that's going to whole other subject for another day. But at least once the OCG gets there, the new link summoning mechanic, we can get somewhat of a foresight of what's going to happen, whether or not Zodiacs are still going to be the best engine, or Pendulum's going to be phased right out.
That's what
They already have the dinosaur and the ancient gear decks over there. They already have the True King, the Draco Kings, whatever
they have Zark too.
Yeah, they have all the stuff. So what's going to be interesting is once they do get this code of the duelist stuff and link summoning becomes an official ruling over there, it's going to be interesting to see how everything does form out and what possible old decks and what current meta decks are going to be phased out.
Yeah, for real.
And what's going to be phased in afterwards. You know.
Yeah, so I said we're just I don't know. What's your hopes for link summoning? We'll end it off at that. We'll see what our hopes for link summoning was. We'll start off with Quinn since Quinn.
Give me some time.
Okay.
I'll pass for now. All right, you're gonna pass for now. For me, like I said, I really want to keep using my DDDs, but I got to figure out ways of still using it. And like I said, I've already thought of different ways. Like for me, I would really have to respam from the graveyard to get them to still work, which is what they do. But I can only really spam out one boss monster at a time, and for me, it hurts the deck. But at the same time, I could figure some ways out of still possibly getting more of them back. But like I said, I have to spam the graveyard. But if I don't go with DDDs for a link summoning format, I can also run like I have a basic outline for a Cosmo deck right now. I have
Blackluster Soldier.
I have my Blackluster Soldier that I can boost up a little bit more. and I have my Dark Lords. So I have options that I don't have to really worry too much right now. Unless like some of the cards I'm playing get banned.
Yeah, that
Which I really sincerely hope not.
And we're at the beginning. Bastard.
But no, Link Summoning's gonna be fun and whatever. It's just I really wish I could use my DDDs for a bit longer because in Code of the Duelist we're also getting a lot of the DDD support, the big monsters, High Emperor, Kings, or whatever. So it's for me. I feel that it's a damn shame that I can't use my deck to the fullest.
Yeah.
You know, once we get this stuff, and it just sucks.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it allows me to pick up other decks and gain new experiences with other decks. So if once I do decide, or if I do to go up against some of these other decks, it gives me an opportunity to be able to, know what I'm doing and what I'm going up against.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see that.
But even that's a whole other subject for another day.
Yeah, for real.
Oh yeah.
Well, Link Summoning for me, I don't know. It is just another wall, because as I said, when I came back to the game, I had to learn 3 different three extra deck summonings. Like, when I was back then, it was just fusion. Now we got Link Summoning. It's just another wall. I mean, I don't like it that it's cutting a lot of deck like that. I mean, that's what must be making everybody upset. Like, oh, my favorite deck might be not usable anymore.
Yeah.
Like you, DDDs are getting they can't use them as much as you like to anymore.
Yeah.
Even me, I love heroes. Like, I doubt I'll be able to use fusion unless they make something that lets me do something. Like, that's the only thing I don't like about Link Summoning. But I mean, I am looking forward to it. Like, I'm like, it's either way for me. I'm looking forward to it at the same time as not liking it. But I'm still gonna play the game. I'm not gonna give up. Like some people are like, oh, Link Summoning. Fuck that! I'm out of here. Like,
yeah.
You say you. But yeah, as I said, I don't know. I'm gonna be here for the game. I'll always be here for the game now since I came back after this guy brought me back, and I pretty much brought him back. Kept buying him cards for Christmas and that. But I'm here to take on the challenge of Link Summoning. Even though I might not like it, but okay.
What?
What are your thoughts about the new mechanic?
Yeah.
Bring it on. I don't know. I'm excited for it. Well, you just gotta wait. Really, that's all it is. You have to wait. Right now, it looks crappy now.
Yeah.
Until people realize I can do shit with other.
Yeah, well, to me, it could even help old decks too.
Or even just the
New
decks
stuff.
now.
Yeah, new. That's what I said. It could help. Maybe there's a Link Summoning DDD that does something.
Not even just the DDD. It could just be.
Well, no, I mean
something
anything like you
indirect support.
Indirect support. Exactly. That's right.
Yeah. Listen, maybe all the blue eyes or galaxy eyes. Who knows? Dragonudes might come back.
Oh boy.
No, they're done. After this, that's all they do. Spam
Yeah.
from Synchros.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, that's what I said. Anything might come back.
Dark Worlds.
Dark World. Yeah. I've seen Dark World starting to make a comeback a little bit. We were just talking about that a while back. So who knows? What?
That's, I don't know. Like I said, I'm excited for it. I can't wait.
Mhm.
Give it something new to try.
Yeah. Well, because as I said, you came back in the game and just tried bringing back what you could. So.
Exactly.
So, well, that's our thoughts on Link Summoning.
Mechanic.
Yeah, new mechanic, future stuff for us. What we're hoping, what we hope doesn't happen. And like I said, we're just hoping to get some good stuff out of it. Hopefully none of our worst things happen and we lose everything. And how big is that? Get rid of Lamia all of a sudden, or
Limited.
yeah, limited, or well, even limited would be okay. But I said it's bandits, oh.
Yeah.
It would just suck for some of our decks to get hit. So that's the point of it.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's another discussion for another day.
yeah, it's a bandless talk one of these days.
All right, so take care.
Yeah,
Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
Take care, guys.
Yeah, Team KWP out.
Second YouTube.
Huh?
Second dick.